What's up, everybody? JP from the Corvette Boys. We got something special today. We're going to put a set of 14-inch Factory 47 one-off bars. These were custom made from Factory 47, and they don't have any meat hooks on these. I'm telling you, they are sweet, y'all. So this was like pretty much the only pair made like this. These Factory 47s with no meat hooks. Yeah. Serious, y'all. Serious business. The bars are truly bad. Truly bad. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. These bars are going on my Road Glide special. And we're going to be doing the install ourselves to show you how easy it is to put these bars on your Road Glide. All right? Stay tuned, everybody. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, keep checking us out. Share the videos. And hit that notification bell so you get all of our new videos that we're going to be releasing, y'all. Okay? Stay tuned. Corvette Boy. All right, y'all. We're going to start off by removing the gauge cluster screws here with a T25. Once you remove these screws, then we'll go to the next step. Backing these out now. And we're going to turn the handlebar the other way to get the other one out. We should be able to do it from this point with the handlebar straight, so our tool doesn't touch the inner fairing here. Yep. Okay, here we go. There we go. These are pretty much just hand tight with the tool. I didn't have to hook a socket or anything up. You see what I have here, right? No socket or anything like that. Just a T25 with a little socket, extension coming off the back of it. Both of these gauge cluster screws are out. All right, folks, we're going to show y'all how to remove the ignition panel. You want to take this panel here off. See this here? You want to put something on here like a little hook tool. I have a little small tool here I'm using. And you want to lift up. There's a little slot down here in the bottom. You lift that up on the back. Be careful not to scratch anything. And you pull back on it, and this comes right out. As so. You see that? I'll show you again. See this right here? This is what's holding the ignition panel on the bike, is this here, this little tab on the back. So once you pull up on the back of this here, you can use a little hook tool or something. Make sure it's hooked in there well. Pull it up, and then you slide it back, right back, and it comes right off. We're at this point now, so what you want to do is take this and turn this all the way to the right, okay? And you want to pull up on this gently, like this. Move it over to the left a little bit so you get past that point, right? And now we're all the way up in the air where you can see all the connections back here. So I'm going to turn this back off. Like so, right? And we're up in the air, so we're gonna start disconnecting this one, and this one. All right, so stay tuned. We'll get that disconnected and we'll get the gauge cluster off. All right, stay tuned, y'all. Stay with me. We're doing this without taking the ignition out of the bike, and make it easy for everybody. People complained about the alignment getting off in ignition, but as long as you keep everything straight and everything, that wouldn't happen. But to me, this is better. Leave the ignition in the bike. Stay tuned. Now we have everything else off here. The gauge cluster's gone. All right. And the ignition trim, we got that off. Showed you how to do that. Now we're going to take off the odometer switch here. The odometer switch right here. Okay. You're going to actually, when you do this, is pull this up a little bit with a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver. Pull this up a little bit, and you're going to slide this back like that. See? There's your odometer. Odometer switch right there. See? All right. So I've already disconnected these here. You can see these here. One, 2, 3. So I already disconnected these. I'm just going to pull these upwards a little bit like that. Okay, so we're gonna take this off next here using a T27, I believe, here on this one, and my 27s are good for this. And what I actually did, I loosened up these two screws first. This one here and the one under the bottom. Under there's one on top, one under the bottom here. Then this will come right back up off out of the way, you know? Bottom there. All right. Top, and here we go. See that? See that, folks? See that right there? See that? Oh yeah. Okay, right now we're gonna remove these two screws here. All right, for the switch housings, horn, high beam, low beam. All right. Okay, that's one piece of the switch housing there. All right, we're back again. I got one of the Corvette boys out there helping me with this to hold these handlebars so it doesn't slap the gas tank or come down and hit the fairing. Just hold it like that. We're gonna take this off of here. Just 1/4" hex head drive. Yep. All right, and we'll loosen these like this. Crisscross pattern. Yep. That one there. This one there. All right, take off the top clamp like so. And let's get these bars up and off here like this. Everybody, look, we're all the way up to this point. The bars are removed. Okay, we got them just resting here lightly on a towel. And throttle by wire.
Nobody shows this.
Nobody really shows this. The throttle by wire is right here. See this right here? So what you want to do, you want to go up under here. You'll see a little opening right on the front. And you want to pull a little screwdriver or something here to press inward. Press inward right there in this little hole on the front. And you can just pull this right out like that. See? But you got to press inward on this to pull that out of there. See that? See where that's where this is going into here? Press inward there, and this slides right out for the throttle by wire. So I'm gonna try to get down so you can get a good look at this here. See the little hole? Right there in front of the throttle by wire connector. You're pressing on that, right? And then you get down here and you pull up on your throttle by wire right from here, this clip right there, and it pops right out. We got these factory 47 handlebars, custom from factory 47 with no meat hooks in them. Look at the turns, y'all. Look at that. Check it out. Check it out. All right, look. So I've ran the new wires through. I only got one more wire to run through. I put this one in first, and you want to use, you know, the Westinghouse light chain to put on the end of your plugs here, and you want to wrap it with electric tape so you can fish these through the handlebars, right? Okay, so this one's, I'm gonna do this one next. These are my extensions. I didn't want to tear out the other connectors in the bike. Like you know, some videos will tell you to take the connectors out and pull them up so they reach your wires. So I ordered the extensions. I got 10-inch extensions, and this is the original. This is the original wire for the throttle by wire, and this is for the switch housing. This wire here. So this is the throttle by wire here, and yep, switch housing there. So just still had a plenty of left on this one, so I didn't have to really order anything for the throttle by wires. Plenty of long enough. And but what I did here, I ordered the 10-inch extension for the left switch housing control. You can see the extension I added in right here. See where I got this? So I got this all set to fish through, so I taped around this so everything will run smooth when we pull through. So this is where the other extension hooks on here, right there. See that? All right, so this is how we're gonna start feeding this down to get this to go through. And one quick note, when you're taking out your wires for the first time, what you wanna do is start pushing on the wires to take them out, pushing them back this way, like this. Take this and pull this back a little bit, work them back and forth. Be careful with the throttle by wire sensor, because you don't want to mess your wires up in the sensor here. Very, very touchy stuff. And same thing with this. So when I took these out on this side, everything kind of came out simultaneously together. So I started moving this, backing them out slowly. Took this one out some slowly. This one came out, popped out, then the throttle by wire came out, you know? And then this side just, you know, the other side, you know, on the stock handlebars, that just pulled right out, you know? So just a quick note on that. You want to kind of do everything simultaneously and move everything back and forth, and take your time with it as you're pulling your wires out, so you don't screw anything up, you know? All right, stay tuned. We're gonna fish this through. Okay. All right. You see what we're doing here? Look closely. Just take your time, no rush. Screwdriver to pull this up out of here, like so. All right. Careful here. All right. I gotta get these in under here. Let's see here. Let's start fishing this down, see if we can get this in here to roll through for us. You can see as I fish this through, what I did, you just kind of work it back and forth like this. You pull this side some, you move this and keep pushing this in. You know, you don't have to tug too crazy. And I've already got it down here, you know. And there it is right there. So I'm just gonna take me a little pick tool or small screwdriver and pull it up through here, see? All right, so what we did, we just set the bars down in here and put it on the set pin, so they're in here right now. So it's gonna put the clamp. You can see what was done here with the wire. This is actually the throttle by wire. So this was plenty long enough. You know what I mean? I didn't have to put any extension on the throttle by wire. This is the throttle by wire right here. And these here are my extensions from this switch housing. I needed extensions, so I got 10-inch ones just to be on the safe side. This is my other extension. I got a 10-inch for the left switch side handle, and that's right here for this single here, this right there. And what I did, the reason why I did that, if you look close down in here, you know, I didn't want to tear this area up and pull all of these out just to get these closer. Just order the extensions, you know, it's just easy. They hook right in, you know, and everything's still there. The throttle by wire is there. You don't have to move that. That's your throttle by wire with the yellow. hook up right there, and all your other 3 connections. Why tear these out and hack this up under here just to put some bars on, you know? So that's how we do it, Corvette boys, y'all. It's a much neater job, you know. Gauge cluster here, and another gauge cluster up under here. All right. So we got basically 1, 2, 3 gauge clusters, wires, and we got these wires here, throttle by wire. This other connection here, right for this one, right there. That goes right there. Yeah, from under there. That connection goes there. Throttle by wire on the yellow fitting down there. Okay, we got all the wires here. I'm gonna splice this down, you know, splice that down so this opens up a little bit. These 2 go in here. And my single one, last one goes right here. The single one. Yeah, I got the custom bars from Factory 47 here, and they have no meat hooks in them. I like them like this, you know. I wanted mines like this, so looks good. Looks real good. I'm happy with it, y'all. And the Avon cushion grips. Get a good look at these. Sweet, very sweet. Check them out. The Avon cushion grips. See it? Avon, y'all. Serious business, you know. Serious business right there. Check it out.